Hey everybody, how we doing? Is the camera? Let's see. There we go. Let's raise me up just a little bit so we're better in frame. How are you all doing? It's been a while since I streamed. I've been slammed with reviews. I'm still slammed with the reviews. But it's Halloween, and we've been streaming a lot of RPGs, which is good. We've been streaming some fighting game stuff. We've been streaming some Monster Hunter. But I also love horror games. And so I thought, what better way to celebrate the month than do a horror game? And I have a weird history with Eternal Darkness. It came out at a time where it was difficult for me to convince my parents to let me play M-rated games, and so I had always heard it was great, but it was hard for me to get my hands on it. I did eventually get my hands on it, and it was just as good as everyone said, but I never finished it, and so I have never finished it, and B, it's been a very long time. Well, maybe not that long. It's been a hot minute since I've played it. I think I played it for a list or something recently, but yeah. Anyway, a very mixed history with this game, and so it'll be fun. It should be pretty new and exciting and fresh to me, I guess is the ultimate point I'm trying to make. And it should be fun. This is a game that a lot of people hold dear. Daniel Bloodworth also holds it very dear. And he is a man of taste and culture, so it should be fun. Should be fun. How are we doing, everybody? I've got the triple threat of water, Coke, and coffee, so we're all set. We're all set. And let's get started. We'll see if we get scared. 2002. You need to beat it 3 times to get the true ending. I don't know if I can commit to going through it 3 times on stream. we might have to settle for watching the true ending, I suppose. Oren Draken just subscribed with Switch Prime. Thank you, Oren. We are going to try to make this a full playthrough. That is the intent right now, anyway. Alright, here we go.
Flesh. Bone.
Good way to start your game.
Bound together
Flesh.
with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time. Before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Dun dun dun! The Roivas family. I liked that VO quite a bit. Oh man. Alright, right in the thick of things. Wait a minute. Is it supposed to be this dark? I can't see anything. I'm trying to make the best of it. It probably looks less dark for you guys. Alright, we'll make this work. We can highlight their body parts to shoot them, so I think we'll be okay. It is eternal darkness. I guess that's true. I might need to change the settings on just my monitor a little bit.
Remember me, Alex.
Not the game. What? Is this a love story with a ghost?
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
That is a lady who... There's no hesitation. That is a woman of action.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Now, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
I'm pretty sure that's Jennifer Hale, yeah. I messed with the Elgato settings a little bit. What we had them on before did not seem appropriate, and so it should look a little bit better. Obviously, I'm not sure if it's ideal, but we'll try to keep it. We'll keep tweaking it. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. Okay. Yeah, it looks very dark. Top 3 spooky games. Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil Remake. What would be the third favorite spooky game? There's quite a few that I like. Maybe Fatal Frame 2 for the third one. But there's a lot that could go in that third spot. The colors look a little bit better than they did before. For you guys, it looks brighter than it does for me. Let's bump up the brightness just a bit. Okay. No, that's too much. Let's keep exploring. We'll see how it looks. DMG a shot to compare. All right, let's take a look with Bloodworth's shot here. Got it. Yeah. LS scared me. I hate not being able to fight back. Yeah, LS terrified me. I actually couldn't handle either LS1 or LS2 for all that long. That might be a fun stream. Because that would just destroy me, I'm sure. LS was cheap scares. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play the full thing, but early on there were definitely some gotcha moments. All right. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Let's try to get into the game. We will address video problems as they happen. It looks okay now? Yeah. All right, we'll run with this. If we get the Bloodworth approval, that's good enough for us. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line in the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Are you reviewing Soul Calibur 6 right now? Yes, I am reviewing Soul Calibur 6. I don't want to publish a review, though, until we can get online and play with everybody and see how that works. So that review will not be happening this week. However, if you're curious about early impressions of Soul Calibur 6 and you want our take on it, I'll be streaming it this Friday, if you're interested. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line in the foyer walls. Oh, that says the same thing. Okay. All right, let's figure out our controls. A is punch. That looks like I'm holding nothing. That's run. L is run. Okay, that's good. Very useful. I'm sure we're going to be running away from a lot. I have a feeling I don't remember anything about this. I know we're gonna change to, like, we're gonna go to a different time period soon. That's what I remember. Alright, let's investigate. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above the wide slot. A wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Alright. Fire tech. Good fire tech. Good faces. I think we've developed so many memes at Easy Allies that everything is a meme. We could communicate entirely in memes. Deadly Creatures is a scary game if you play as Scared Spires. I will never play Deadly Creatures. Ever. Not one. Not one time. It's not a knock on the game. Except that it shouldn't exist. Okay. So we have a dining area. Doesn't seem to be much here. Keep exploring. Go to the... No, we're just in here. No doors to the right or left. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie, though, those whispers, like, not shocked, but they spooked me just a bit. Spooked me just a bit. Not quite jump levels, but just a little bit of spook. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yeah, sure. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding at all. It looks like a dresser key. My favorite horror adventure game? I'm not sure, I guess, what you classify as horror adventure. But probably Silent Hill 2, if that counts. Silent Hill 2 is just one of my favorite games ever. I like it a lot. Alright, so we're on the lookout for a dresser. I'm assuming we're not going to find a dresser in a library. But we can explore the library. That face is kind of funny. Hi. Sorry about your grandfather. Okay. I thought we might have to set that clock to 3:33 or something. I assume the dresser would be in a bedroom. This looks important. I don't remember any of this. Like, I've done this part before and I remember zero. Absolutely nothing. A crank socket is mounted in the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. A curious contraption to be sure. What purpose could it possibly serve? Sure. We can adjust the mirror. I'm assuming we need another component to properly adjust it, yeah? Because it doesn't look like we were doing anything. What? What? A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere, above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." Alright, good. We're off to a good start. Okay, I can't read those notes. It's fine. Aha! Something seems off because that's not actually adjusting anything. So, what I imagine is we have to use the key, right? And then we'll get something that will allow us to further interact with this. That's what I would imagine. So, we should come back here, is the sense that I'm getting. Where's the shotgun? These books contain the history of the Roivas family genealogy, birth and death records, deeds and merits. The Roivas history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivas rebuilt their lives. There's memories fading. Okay, how do we get out of the library? There. Yes, yes. Okay. Right, we knew that. We tried that before. Speaking of dragons, did you ever get to multiplayer in Dragalia Lost? Yeah, I did do some multiplayer matches. It was fine. It was fine. I missed out on the raid, though, in Dragalia Lost, which was a shame. I really wanted to try that, and I didn't. I forgot about it and didn't do it, and it slipped by me. I heard the raid was actually challenging, which is cool. So I hope there's another one soon. Or they just redo that one soon. Or something. Where's this dresser? We're either missing something in a room that we've already been in. Alright. Or we haven't found the room. There's just not that many places to go. Okay. This allows the manipulate. Yep. Okay, check. Cool. Dresser key. Second floor key. Oh, we have the second floor key, so we just need to go to the second floor, and then I bet the dresser will be up there, and then we'll be real gamers. Yeah, so we just do that. What? We were so close to making such progress, and then the key breaks? Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright, game. That's how we're gonna play. Perhaps there's a way of repairing it. Okay. I haven't seen anything that would repair a key. Unless you stick it in this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. There are multiple slots like this, though. Is this just the other... So, yeah, it is again. What? Okay. The library. The library seemed like it had the most going on. Yeah. There's more to examine in the library. Blood has got us on the trail. I like it. Yeah, there has to be more in the library. Okay. What am I examining? Okay. That face is pretty funny. Okay. More to examine in the library. What looks suspicious? People are saying it's Bosman's face. I don't see the Bosman resemblance. Here we go. Here we go. Detail. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Okay. Aha, there's a dresser! No. Okay, nope. That was not that. That was not that. I thought that was a dresser for a second. Is it not? No, it is not. Alright, so... Wait a minute, can you use the broken key? Can you use... No, you can't. You can't do that. So there are 3 components to this. Is there anything else that we're missing? Trying to see if that click was indicative of anything, but I think it just means it reached its end. I will say this room is for later. Okay, alright. That's good. That Blood is very good at giving the perfect kind of hints, where he's not spoiling everything. So there has to be more in this room specifically. Bloodworth is a good person, as you can see. I'm sorry. We're running a lot. Detail. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch. Everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is all here a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Okay. Yeah, okay, that was... It was not a different thing. It was the same thing. Okay. Bosman. What's going on, bud? What are your tricks? What are we examining?